Polar bear plunge, Yvonne, especially with the snow that's coming down right now. How's it looking outside?
Yeah, we are seeing some of those flakes flying. It'll be heavier pockets. It'll intensify for many areas as we get in through the next hours, so do keep that in mind. It'll be heavy at times, and we still have the potential of upwards between 10 and a few spots with up to 30 centimeters of snowfall. We're currently sitting at 1. We've got an easterly wind at 24 kilometers per hour. The winds will pick up through this evening and continuing in tomorrow between 40 and up to 60 kilometers per hour. There's that wave of snow. We are starting to see it pick up along the west end. It's still fairly light, though, for eastern areas and extending in towards the Fraser Valley. That snow is going to move in as we get in towards tonight. A glance at some of the temperatures, though, we're just above the freezing mark. It's similar across the island. A few spots, though, with the NIMO just below at -1, but the range across the island is still between 5 and up to 20 centimeters locally. Higher amounts along the lower mainland will be along the North Shore Mountains and higher elevations. Areas in towards the interior, 15 and up to 25 centimeters. And the concern for the southeastern corners of the province, the snow will continue in towards tomorrow night before it really does start to ease off. And that's a concern, especially if you're traveling along the mountain passes. Did want to show you a previous date. Snowfall was back in 1955 with up to 3.6 centimeters. We'll likely be able to break that old record that was set back then. If you're traveling along the mountain passes, this is what we're anticipating. We will see that snowfall develop and heavy at times. Now, across the lower mainland, I've put this into the overnight on the futurecast. We could see a bit of mixing in a few areas, especially along the southern areas, and that's where we could see that transition over to rain with lesser amounts of snow. By tomorrow morning, actually, it does ease off. So this is a short snow event, especially along the lower mainland and areas along the west. We'll see that across the island, so it should ease off. It's areas in towards the interior that will still see that snowfall for the southeastern corners. Wanted to show you, hopefully it'll pop up here, is what we're seeing along the Coquihalla. This is near the summit, so you'll want to check in with drivebc.ca for the latest road conditions. Snow will continue to be heavy at times, even along the sea to sky, with upwards of 20 centimeters and then an additional 4 and up to 8 centimeters. Coquihalla through the day tomorrow, 10 and 15. In areas along the Kootenay Pass leading in towards tomorrow with an additional 10 and 20 centimeters. Now, the northern half of the province, it's rain mixed with snow along the coastal, very chilly for the northeastern corners. Snowfall for the morning hours across the central interior should start to ease off with a few breaks. Higher elevations for the interior mountain passes will see that snow tapering off late in the day, and across the island we've got a bit of a transition. Wet flurries for the morning hours should ease off, but I do want to note there is some instability for tomorrow afternoon. We could see the potential for some hail, windy conditions at times, so a bit of a mixed bag tomorrow, hoping to see a few breaks in there. Heaviest snowfall though tonight, and should start to ease off as we get in towards tomorrow morning. Sarah?
All right, Yvonne, thanks. We'll see you soon. Members of the